screwed up. I came to the track today expecting to see badass tandem drift battle. Today is just qualifying for DC Drift, and I cannot come back tomorrow because tomorrow I'm attending a motorbike race and doing a live stream. By the way, I've never seen this Toyota Supra drift car at any events here in Thailand. This is a brand new drift car. Oh look, hello. You ever come to these events? Always look for the wise girls. Some of the hottest Thai car models in the entire country. So anyway, what I was saying before they distracted me was we will walk around the paddock, check out a bunch of cool drift cars. Like I said, the Supra's brand new. I guess we're gonna walk around the paddock, check out some of the drift cars, see some qualifying passes, and also today I'm gonna be showing you the VTEC only car meet. Because not only is today DC Drift here at Batoon Thani Speedway, it's also VTEC only car meet. VTEC only car meet is, you can probably guess, a Honda car meet. I know, surprising. Speaking of Hondas, probably one of my favorite Hondas here in Thailand is this EG hatchback. You guys have seen this car before, and you will notice on the back right here, it says 3-door 3UZ. Because this car, while it might be an EG hatchback, it has a Toyota V8 with twin turbos. It makes like 600 horsepower and is converted to rear-wheel drive. Yeah, Safiro, and Safiro. But even though Safiros are, again, the go-to budget drift car here in Thailand, some of them, it's not a small budget. Ones like this, like look, this entire car is carbon fiber and duct tape. Because, you know, because drift car. But legitimately, the entire car is carbon. So guys, have you noticed that these have the Toyota UZ? The Toyota UZ is becoming extremely popular here in Thailand. This is basically like their LS. Because these days, the 2JZ, we're getting to the point where JZs are becoming rare here. When I first came to Thailand back at like the end of 2015, 2JZs were everywhere and incredibly cheap to buy and build. But over the past 6-7 years, so many people have bought them, built them, and destroyed them. They're becoming rare, so now kind of the go-to budget swap is the Toyota UZ. And it's a great engine, piston, rods, a couple turbos, and you can make 1,000 horsepower. I don't know if you noticed it or not, I just did. That's a Nissan, that's a Nissan, and that's a Nissan. R33 Skyline and 2 Sylvia S15s, and all 3 of them are running Toyota motors. These things are serious business too. You'll notice that this has like some type of camo carbon, even carbon headlight. This thing is so incredibly sick. And this S15, look, the engine sits so incredibly far behind the firewall. These are some serious drift cars. Drift cars in this country over the past 5 years have really came a long way. When I first got here, they were, you know, your standard 500 horsepower SR20 swap cars. Now, these things have like crazy angle kits, full sequential transmissions, 1,000+ horsepower, like full-blown, legit race cars. So this is pretty interesting. Yes, it looks like a Bayside Blue R34 GTR, but it's kind of like a, how do I explain it? A ladyboy car. Yes, I said ladyboy car. It's actually a Nissan Safiro, just like this. But they've converted it to what would be a Bayside Blue R34 GTR replica. And of course, it's got a JZ under the hood. So it's a Nissan Safiro chassis with a Skyline body with a Toyota Supra engine. Christy's here too. You saw her in my video at the motor show, what, like 2 weeks ago? This is her Z32 300ZX Fairlady Z, whatever you want to call it. But it's actually really a Safiro, and it's got a Toyota engine in it. Big turbo JZ.
ได้ไป 71.25 คะแนนครับมาดูรันนี้ครับโอ้โยนมา
Platoon County Speedway is not a speedway. It's really just a giant parking lot. But on the property here also is a race shop. I just happened to see this, and I just had to come look at it because this right here is pretty freaking insane. What an insane FDRX7. Wow. You can probably tell that this is a rotary shop by like just the fact that there's RX-7s kind of everywhere. I've said before on this channel that Thailand truly does have one of the, see that? I've said on this channel before, Thailand truly does have one of the best FDRX-7 scenes on planet Earth. And that right there is just further proof of it. Yeah! Are you going drifting? Which class are you drifting in? Oh, hey, what is this? Oh, I have not seen this. This is new to me. Bro, that thing is sick. This video is just going to be all over the place because my original plan for this video was, again, to show you guys the drift series here in Thailand, tandem drifting, and it's not happening today. But regardless, there's still a bunch of like really badass full-blown drift cars here that we can at least check them out and watch them make their qualifying pass.
แล้วเริ่มชินกับรถหรูเปิดแอคชั่นตรงนี้ครับตรงนี้มุกเป็นไง
โอ้แล้วเดินออกมาได้เร็วด้วยครับดูควันเลย
break from the drifting for all you Honda fanboys, because like I said earlier in this video, this is not just DC drift, it's also VTEC only car meet. And Thailand, to be fair, has some of the cleanest, well-built Hondas on planet Earth. Let me show you. I'll prove it to you. I've seen a lot of people complaining online about the dealer markups on the FL5s in the US. Just so you know, this Civic Type R in Thailand, thanks to the import duty taxes, this thing sells for 150,000 US dollars for a Civic. These are cool just because this is one of those cars, at least in the US, we never got. So I never saw this generation Civic Type R until I came to Thailand. You should have seen the look on my face when I showed up at a car meet and one of these pulled in. I was like, what the hell is that thing? I'm hiding in the shade because it's extremely hot. Like, bro, it is like so extremely hot. If you appreciate me being out here and just dealing with this insane heat and making these videos for you, please make sure you're subscribed. By the way, I've said this in my videos before, one of the best things about like just traveling the world and experiencing car culture in different countries is seeing cars that you just never knew existed. Like whatever the hell this thing is. And this thing right here as well. I showed you guys that at a car show called Walk and Torque, but it's like an EK station wagon thing. Very cool. And this guy brought his DC5 Type R out to the VTEC only car show. He doesn't give a shit if the car is not complete. He's bringing it to the meet anyway. I dig it. I like that type of energy. Beautiful B series. It's a B20B VTEC head. So B20 VTEC. And this is one thing about the Honda scene in Thailand is they build cars like this. They do full, like, from the ground up restorations on Hondas in this country like we do 69 Camaros back in the US. Seriously, these cars have to be like the best bang for your buck or bang for your bot, whatever. As far as like fun cars in Thailand, if you're coming over here and you want to buy a cool car that you take to car meets, you go drag race, just have fun with, the Honda Civic EG hatchback, the best car for the money, hands down. This thing is unreal. And the EFs here in this country, they are not like the EGs. They are not something that is cheap. This particular EG right here, incredibly clean. Like, look at the engine bay. It is spotless. This car, if it were to be posted for sale here, it'd probably be 50 to 60,000 US dollars for an old EF Civic hatchback. This Honda Civic right here, this coupe, is probably one of the most interesting Hondas at this event. You're probably confused. You're like, why? Well, check out the engine bay. Yeah, that is a Honda S2000 engine in a Civic coupe. And yes, it is converted to rear-wheel drive. This Ford Fiesta better have a Honda. It does. It has a Honda K20 in it. I was just like trolling. I was like, this thing better have a Honda engine. And it legit has a Honda K20. What the hell? Man, this thing right here has me in my feelings. I love these CRXs way back in the day. I owned multiple of them. And this is just like immaculately clean, fully restored, white CRX SIR. God, I want that. But it's weird, these things here, because they're so rare, they're pretty expensive. This would sell for like $40,000 to $50,000. Okay guys, let's go check out some drifting. I'm sure there's still some tire slaying going on. So let's go check it out.
แล้วเริ่มชินกับรถหรูเปิดแอคชั่นตรงนี้ครับตรงนี้มุกเป็นไง
โอ้แล้วเดินออกมาได้เร็วด้วยครับ
I hope you guys enjoyed my tour of DC Drift and VTEC only car meet here at the Toon Tiny Speedway. If you did, do me a favor, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I will see you in another video very soon. Peace.